Next match, WTA Finals 2025. Coco Gauff versus Paolini. Preview, head-to-head, and prediction. In the electric heat of Riyadh, where the bright lights burn like miniature suns and the indoor court vibrates with every echo of a bouncing ball, the tennis world braces for a clash that feels less like a match and more like a spark meeting a powder keg. The 2025 WTA Finals, already a whirlwind of upsets, tearful victories, and heart-hammering tiebreaks, has saved one of its most compelling duels for this moment. Coco Gauff versus Jasmine Paolini. Two women, two contrasting styles, one ticket to glory. The stadium hums with anticipation. Fans in Coco's signature bright colors wave posters high above their heads. Across the arena, Italian supporters roar proudly for Paolini, whose season has been nothing short of poetic. The air is tense, but underneath the noise lies a deeper story, a narrative of ambition, determination, redemption, and the bold dream of lifting the most prestigious trophy outside the Grand Slams. And tonight, creativity meets competition. A tale of two journeys. Though both finalists are stars, their paths to this moment couldn't be more different. Coco Gauff, the American powerhouse. Coco Gauff entered the WTA Finals with the confidence of a storm. Powerful, fast, unpredictable, and capable of destroying everything in its path. The 21-year-old American had spent the season sharpening her weapons, a punishing forehand, a lightning backhand, and the mental strength of an athlete who has tasted both the sweet fruit of victory and the bitter sting of self-doubt. Her fans admire her not only for her tennis, but for her ability to rise, rebuild, and reinvent herself. She came into Riyadh with a mission, finished the season with fire, and fire she brought. She swept through the group stages with a combination of brute strength and athletic artistry that left commentators breathless. Her movement glided like dance. Her shot selection, once a fragile point, leveled up with surgical precision. Tonight, Gauff does not look tired. She looks hungry. Jasmine Paolini, the heart of Italy. Jasmine Paolini, meanwhile, continues to be one of tennis's most beautiful surprises. At 29, she is proof that athletic peaks don't always arrive early. They arrive when the heart is ready. After her breakout seasons and deep Grand Slam runs, she has earned global respect. Her speed, her grit, her never-say-die spirit, all of these combine into a style that's both captivating and emotional. Her footwork is poetry. Her forehand is fire. Her passion is fuel. Paolini wasn't a top favorite entering the finals, but match by match, she dismantled bigger hitters, outmaneuvered strategists, and outlasted marathon battlers. Her determination is her weapon, her resilience, her superpower. And as she steps on the court today, the Italian crowd erupts. She raises her racket, smiling shyly, and the stadium lights gleam off her confidence. Head-to-head, a rivalry built on respect. Historically, Coco Gauff holds the upper hand in their previous encounters. Her explosive athleticism and heavy serves often overpower Paolini's counterpunching. But the Italian is no longer the same player she was 2 years ago. She has grown sharper, faster, smarter. Their matches have always been emotionally charged, filled with long rallies, dramatic momentum swings, and brilliant shot-making. And while Coco's raw firepower gives her an edge, Paolini's tactical brilliance often forces Gauff to think, sometimes too much. This match, then, is not just a battle of tennis styles. It is a battle of tennis philosophies. Power versus precision. Youthful explosiveness versus seasoned stability. Aggression versus endurance. Tonight, the rivalry resets. Every point becomes a story. Every rally becomes confession. Every serve becomes a test. Match preview. The clash of styles Coco's weapons. Serve. Coco's serve will be a key factor. When it's firing, she controls the point instantly. Backhand. Flat, fast, and ferocious. Paolini will feel this shot like a punch. Athleticism. Coco covers the court like few players ever have. Crowd impact. With American fans roaring, she gains emotional momentum quickly. But Coco's challenge lies in discipline. If she overhits, Paolini will capitalize. If she gets frustrated, Jasmine will draw her into long, tormenting rallies. Paolini's weapons. Movement. Jasmine turns defense into offense like a magician turning fabric into flame. Forehand. Heavy spin, wicked angles, unpredictable pace. Consistency. Errors? Rare. Patience? Infinite. Mental fortitude. When pushed to the edge, she becomes more dangerous. Paolini's challenge is coping with Coco's pace. If she gets pushed back too far, Coco will smother her. The atmosphere before the first serve. Inside the arena, the energy feels alive, like the building itself is holding its breath. Coco bounces lightly on her toes, eyes wide with focus. Jasmine performs a ritual, closing her eyes, breathing deep, grounding herself in gratitude before the storm. Reporters scribble furiously. Cameras flash like fireworks. Coaches stand motionless, hands folded, knowing they've done all they can. The umpire announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, first semifinal match. Coco Gauff to serve." A roar erupts. Coco steps forward. Paolini crouches low, ready. The battle begins. The match, a creative reimagining of tension. Coco opens with a thunderous ace, 125 miles per hour, perfectly down the tee. The crowd erupts. Paolini nods, acknowledging the strike with quiet admiration. Game after game, the match evolves into a masterpiece of contrasts. Set 1, the Gauff show. Coco is untouchable, dictating, hammering forehands, painting lines, and stepping into every return like she owns the moment. Paolini scrambles brilliantly, but cannot stop the American's rhythm. Coco takes the set 6-3, pumping her fists with fiery intensity. But Jasmine is not broken. She is awakening. Set 2, the Italian rebellion. Paolini begins mixing heights, spins, and angles, pulling Coco into difficult positions, dismantling her rhythm like an artist erasing and redrawing lines. She breaks Coco early. She breaks her again. She begins glowing with a fire of belief. The crowd feels it. Jasmine roars. She takes the set 6-2, her resilience shining like a sword in the dark. Everything now rests on the final set. Set 3, the heart of a champion. This set is war. Long rallies that spin the stadium into silence. Tensions that feel physical. Momentum swinging like a pendulum caught in the wind. In this fictional preview, Coco Gauff wins 3-6, 6-2, 7-5, surviving Jasmine Paolini in a dramatic, emotionally charged showdown. Why? Because her power, athleticism, and fire give her the narrowest possible edge. Because Paolini, though brilliant, could not withstand the final surge. Because Coco thrives under bright lights, pressure, and destiny. But Jasmine, she fought bravely and earned every heartbeat of admiration. Final thoughts. The WTA Finals 2025 match between Coco Gauff and Jasmine Paolini captures everything that makes tennis magical. Raw emotion, contrasting styles, the dance of power versus precision, courage under pressure, athletes transforming into legends. Whether you cheer for Coco's fire or Paolini's heart, this match represents something bigger than sport. It is a celebration of humanity, of ambition, beauty, resilience, and the eternal spirit of competition. And when the night ends, only one truth remains. Tennis wins. We all win. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.